Okay, here we go.
You know what? Just make a plate, and then we can just put it away.
Steve, it's saying that it's done.
Oh, it's done.
It's saying Zaylee Dot's a girl, and it says enter password. Okay, here she goes. Yep. Her password, but it has Zaylee's name. Come on.
There's been a cat here.
Come on, add.
Oh, that's the Microsoft.
Oh, okay. It's trying to add you, Alisa. Goes, yay!
Oh, there we are.
Yay, you did.
All right.
Awesome.
Can you see me?
Yeah, it's kind of dark, girl. You need some light up on you, girl. You're dark.
Do you? Let me put on a light.
Yeah, turn on the light. We want to see your beautiful face. There it goes.
Too bright.
Yay!
Too bright. My room's a mess. We've been purging.
Girl, you can't even see nothing. Don't you worry about it. That's why I'm in the dining room, because my room's a hot mess.
Can't do it that way. Oh, you have your phone sideways. Hi, Steve. You have a phone. You have your phone sideways, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Look who's here.
Hello, Angel, precious girl.
Look, mamas, look.
Oh,
Say hi.
Grandma.
That's Auntie. That's your Auntie Alyssa. Say hi. Girl, she's in a whole different world.
Princess Leia.
There you go. Look, she's calling you, mamas. Girl, she just woke up. She's crabby. Look at.
Oh, how lucky that you have her there.
Say hi. Say hi. That's Auntie Alyssa. Say hi, Auntie Alyssa. Say hi.
Titi. Your Titi. Yes, Tutia.
I know, tu tia. There you go. Tu tia, or the Puerto Ricans say tu titi. That's how we
Titi.
say it.
My
Titi.
girlfriend says Titi, Puerto Rican.
Yeah, Titi.
I'm trying to find, I don't know if she's there. Barbara, are you there? Nah.
Huh?
I'm trying to find a way to position this, not to show my messy room.
Oh, girl, you can't see it, honey. Trust me, you can't see it.
Oh,
okay, so we got some viewers. So everyone, thank you for tuning in to my little Facebook Live videos that I started back in December. We've been having an issue, but so far it's going good. I want to introduce you to Alisa. I met her 4 years ago at my very first Hope Summit. And we just, all of us, the Chicago people and the New York people, woo-hoo, I just, formed that special bond with them. And they've been by my side and I've been by them side, from day one. And so I wanted to, again, I'll talk a little bit real quick. I wanted to start these videos to bring hope and for us lung cancer survivors to share their story and bring hope for newly diagnosed, recently diagnosed within a year or so, and even those that have been living with it for past 10 years. But hey, we still go through some, scary moments, some sad moments, some uncertainties. Even though we're all doing well, we're stable. We just recently lost another lung cancer brother. We have another lung cancer sister that I met at the Hope Summit. She's in ICU. She lives in Ohio. So if you can, please say a little prayer for Jennifer. One of my husband's ex-co-worker, his father was diagnosed with small cell lung cancer. I got the pleasure of meeting him. I helped him out. He went to go see my oncologist at the University of Chicago Hospital. We recently just lost him as well. So it is very important for me to do these videos because everyone has a different story. Everyone's story matters. Everyone's story is unique, and everyone's story could bring some type of hope, information, whatever it is that we need out there. I started off with my husband as a caregiver, and then I did Terry, and then I couldn't do Lisa and Mo, but I have them scheduled for a later date. I did Tracy last week, and now I got Alyssa. So I'm booked. I'm already into April. So if any my lung cancer family out there, or even cancer survivors, want to share your story, hit me up. But I'm gonna turn it over for to Alyssa. She is gonna share her story, and then she's going to share with you what gave her hope then while she was going through the journey, and even now, because we're still going through the journey, and she's going to let us know and tell us what gives her hope now. And if you guys have any questions, just type it. I have a keyboard here. I won't type it though, but I would say it to Alyssa, and then she'll, answer your questions. So go ahead, sweetheart.
Okay.
It's all
Well,
yours.
first I want to say I'm an 18 and a half year survivor. So that
Woo!
right there should give some of you guys hope. Stage 3. I didn't always feel hopeful. When I was diagnosed, there wasn't the internet. I had nobody around me. The only people I knew that had lung cancer had died. So I didn't feel like I had much hope. My story actually started before I was born. My mother died of lung cancer, my grandfather, and all my grandfather's brothers and sisters. Actually, I was my mom's caregiver, not knowing I had the same tumor growing in me. So I was diagnosed 3 months after my mom passed, and that was 18 and a half years ago. The paradigm shift from then until now has been amazing. Um, I was treated with chemotherapy. I didn't find out until a few years ago that I had a targeted mutation, and I have to say that everything exploded then. I am so reassured that there's therapies out there and that there's hope. If something should move in me, I have plan 1, I have plan B, I have plan C. So there is a lot of hope out there for those that are living with cancer. And I just want to be able to share that. Anybody newly diagnosed, I would love for you to reach out to me, reach out to other sisters of mine, brothers of mine. They can definitely help you through this. We all have a different way of reaching people and sharing hope. And I also want to say that when I was first diagnosed, I'm a single mom. I didn't know if I'd even be around for my sons to graduate elementary school. And now they've graduated from university. One is working, the other is writing. So there really is hope. And this was before there was all those advances now. So I just really wanted to get that across. The main thing is for people not to lose hope. There are ministries out there and right around the corner.
That's awesome. Hold on, Alyssa. Can you guys
Yeah.
please be quiet? I have to yell at my kids, girl. We make this fun. It's not all
I
serious half
locked
the
my
time.
doors.
You know that. You watch some of them. We're making fun. I'm yelling at the kids, at the dog, at Steve. So close my door. Here he
Well,
comes. Here he comes, looking
we're
nosy by
human
you
and we
over
know
there.
how to live life. Hi. That was
Say
Steve.
hi. Say hi. She said
That
hi to
didn't look
you.
like Steve.
Hi.
Hi. That was Steve.
No, that's Lucian. That's my son,
Oh, I was
Lucian.
gonna say that didn't look like Steve. I could only see a corner.
This is
Oh,
my
now
other
I can
son,
see it.
Julius. That's Alyssa.
Hi.
Hi, Alyssa.
Hey there.
How you doing?
I love
Okay.
your mom.
Oh, I
We
love
Thank
you
connected the
you.
too.
first
Thank
Hope
you.
Summit.
Oh, I love you too. Okay, now guys,
I
be
remember
quiet.
sitting across from you.
I know. Oh my God. And then the times that we joked around and laugh and talk while they're giving their, and we're just laughing. We just like had our own little fun. So,
Yes, I want to say the having a community is so important. I did want to mention that because there was no internet when I was first diagnosed, I didn't know where to turn. But I found my community through you, through everybody else. You know our communities, my babes out there. I love
yes,
you, and
we
that
love you
really also
too.
gives me hope. And just the admiration I have. There are so many advocates and so many warriors out there that it's overwhelming, and I'm so humbled by everybody's story.
Exactly. Like I said, everyone has a story. Every story is unique. And there's always someone out there that we could touch. They could relate, like some could relate to my story, some could relate to your story. Okay, so
And
Carl
we get
H.
touched.
Yes. So we have Carl Hall G. I'm sorry, I said H. I had stage 3A lung cancer, radiation, chemo, and surgery followed by chemo. Had been free of cancer since. That all happened in 2005. He said, Alyssa, you really helped me. I was so scared. This is
Is that
Carl.
Carol?
Carol,
Oh,
yes. Did I
Carol.
say Carl? Girl,
Carol's
I'm
my
so
friend.
sorry.
Hi, Carol.
Carol. Yeah,
I
girl,
love
I'm over here
Carol.
saying Carl.
She was one of the first women I met through my lung cancer journey. I think it might have even been a dial-up AOL message board or Inspire, one of my very first boards, right, Carol? She's like my longtime friend, and I long to give her a hug
Awesome.
in person, but she's like me. She doesn't fly, and she lives in California, so I can't get her to come to Hope Summit. But I send you
Okay,
hugs, Carol.
Carol, you need to get on a plane and you need to bring your butt to the
I
Hope
don't push
Summit.
anybody. I'm the same
I
way.
do.
I take the train.
I push.
Carol's awesome.
She
Yeah.
says, yes, it's me. Okay, Carol, I am Juanita Segura. I'm 4 years lung cancer survivor. I've been going to the Hope Summit from shortly after I was diagnosed. It wasn't even a year. And I met all these wonderful people and I built a family. We have a family and a strong foundation. And so you don't like to travel, fly, girl, life is
Maybe
too
she'll take the
short. Get
train
on
one
the
day.
plane and bring your butt to DC this April. I'm gonna be there and I want to meet you and I want to and build that bond with you because we're all sisters and brothers here. So you need to come. And Alyssa is saying yes, you need to come. I'm pretty sure you see her. You need to come.
Alisa. I don't mind Alyssa, but I'm just those who know me. It's Alisa.
I know. I like Alyssa. Sorry.
You can call me Alyssa. That's all right.
I could say,
People who know me forever call me Alyssa. But those out there that know it's Alisa, I'm just mentioning those who say Alisa. That's
yeah,
right too. That's right. Don't worry about it.
right.
And those who call me Alyssa, that's cool.
I like, yeah, Alyssa, Alisa. I just like it because it just sounds so more Spanish. Alicia.
No, Alicia. People call me Alicia, Alicia also. Very
It's
few
just so
people get it right,
Spanish.
so
So,
I don't mind. But
so
I'm just throwing it out
sexy.
there.
Did you hear
You
me?
might
So
think I mind because I
sexy.
threw it out there, but I don't. I don't. But I was just, letting
Yeah,
that
I
out there
know.
too.
Well, they call me Juanita or they call me Juanita.
My mother's Spanish name's Juanita.
Juanita, yeah. But other people will say
Yep.
Juanita, like Dr. Phil said one time, Juanita instead of Juanita. But it's okay. They
I
say,
saw your Dr. Phil show.
I know. Or they'll say in
People out there
Spanish,
don't know I'm being
Juanita.
interviewed by somebody famous.
I know, right?
Infamous.
No, I'm not there. I'm not there yet. No, I just do
No,
this.
no.
I just do this because I just want to, inspire, bring people hope. I don't want them to lose hope. I don't want them. I mean, yes, a lot of people they're gonna have that fear and that doubt, but I want them to know that you can replace that. You can replace that fear and doubt with hope and with find yourself. Okay, like us. you know,
Yeah.
the girls are in the suburbs of Chicago. I'm in Indiana, but I'm still considered Chicagoland, but I'm closer to the city. So even though they're an hour and a half away, you and Barbara are in New York. And a few other lung cancer sisters and brothers, and we're all over the United States. But even though we're in different states, we have that bond. No matter
A
where,
bond.
we have
No
that
one
bond.
can
No matter
understand.
where.
Yeah.
I could pick up the phone, I could text, we could message her, whatever the case might be. Now we have, Alyssa and I and Barb and the girls from the Chicago, we have our own little group me. So we're always on there texting each other.
Support.
Yeah, for the support. And it's not
And
always
and
lung
good
cancer.
stuff, fun stuff. Right. It's everything. It's everything. But we just know
It's
we're there for
everything.
each other, which is
But
nice.
be right, and it's like and I'm sure Melissa will agree with me. I could tell, like, my husband or my kids, okay, I lost another lung cancer brother or sister, and I could be feeling overwhelmed and sad and depressed, but they don't really understand because they haven't gone through it. But I could go on my group meet with my lung cancer sisters and tell them, and we all understand because
Yeah.
we all feel the
Yes.
same. We all have that same feeling, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
and as I said, there's a bond there. And so, and like I always say in on my Facebook Live, it's not only for lung cancer or cancer survivors. It could be someone out there who doesn't have lung cancer or cancer, but is going through something. But by you listening to all of us talk, you're like, well, damn, these women fight lung cancer every single day, and look at them. So then what, so it kind of helps you get out of your pity
It does.
party.
It does.
It does,
You
right?
remind me of something. A quick story. When I go to Hope Summit, now you know the weekends there are fantastic.
Yes,
So all my son knows is that I'm going away to a lung cancer summit for the weekend. So I come home Sunday evening and I'm just like glowing, laughing, repeating stories, funny things that happened throughout that weekend. So my son stops and looks at me. He goes, Mom, didn't you go to that lung cancer thing? I said, yeah. He goes, and you're talking about like what a great time you had. It was a lung cancer thing. I said, oh yeah, you just don't get it. And I walked away.
right.
So nobody realizes. You think a lung cancer summit, a weekend with everybody, who's in pretty much in the same room, same class as you, lung cancer survivors. Caregivers can go to another group meeting there if any caregivers are on, but it's a bunch
Yes,
of survivors that get together, and nobody realizes how it's so much fun. You're so empowered, and you don't even
yes,
really think of lung cancer much the whole weekend, except for when you're sitting in a seminar or you're talking to the doctors. But it's not about that the whole weekend. And there's just so much fun involved that
yes, it
nobody
is.
really feels it until you're there,
Hmm.
and that's because of the connection of community, and that's really all it is.
Right.
It is a connection of community. I feel less like a lung cancer patient when I'm at the Hope Summit weekend than I do sitting in my office at work where there is nobody there that understands what is
Exactly.
going on inside me.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
agree. And then when we all leave, we literally cry. But we look forward.
Yes.
Yes, don't
Well,
we?
you and
But
we're probably one of the first.
yes, but then our goal is to make it to the next Hope Summit, because I
Exactly.
know that we're going to
Exactly.
see each other again, even though, we could
Yes.
Facebook Live, or we could video chat, or we could, but we know that we're going to see each other again, and we're going to get a chance to hug and
It's a family reunion. Like
yes,
blood families sometimes only have it once a year if they're lucky. We have a once a year family reunion.
yes, exactly. So for those of you guys that are watching that are lung cancer survivors and didn't or haven't gone to any of the Hope Summit, which they changed the name now, it's called International
International something,
something,
because it's
yeah. And so they
international.
have,
People come from all over.
so it's split up. So it's for us alumni that have been going, I think it's called the Hope, that one's called Hope Summit, but it's not called Hope Summit. They changed it. Then you got the COPE, which is for the caregivers, and then you have one
Newly
for the,
diagnosed for the
yes, for the
You have
newbies.
newly diagnosed, long-term
Yes,
survivors, but but for those listening, it's out. You just have breakout sessions, but we all
yes,
eat together, we all party together, we all hang together.
yes,
It's not a clickers type thing. It's just that you have different needs, and somebody like myself who's been out 18 and a half years, a newly diagnosed, has different needs, but you will see me and you will see others, so you could
yes,
talk to about long-term things. So it's not that,
exactly,
it's still one big party and one big
exactly.
informational session. I don't want to
Yes.
make it seem like you party all day long. You get great information. we
Hey,
try,
some
we
do.
try, but we're stuck learning.
Hey, some dude. Were you there when Steve walked in? He walked out and he walked in, and I was getting texts. He walked in with the Moscow Mule. He went downstairs to the bar. He got a drink. Girl, he went into the conference, whatever, and they were talking to him. Here he walks in with the Moscow Mule. Everyone was like, he
No,
didn't care.
that
Girl, he
last
sat
year or the
down and
year
started.
before. Oh,
I don't
that's
know where I
funny.
was
I
at.
missed that.
That
I
was
missed
funny.
that one. I must have been in another session.
Everyone was talking about it. But for
We'll see you in April.
there you go, with the Moscow Mule in his hand, right? So yeah, for you, any lung cancer survivors out there, my brothers and sisters, even newly diagnosed, or you've been having lung cancer for a while, but never been to the Hope Summit, which is now called International something. I do encourage you, and so does Alyssa, that you have to go. It's a great experience. Trust me. You're gonna love
Yes.
it. You're gonna meet people from all over the place. And it's just this family that you just gain. And so, you know, I just can't explain it. You just have to go and you see for yourself. I look forward to going every single year. And so, I always do the Survivors Challenge, and I always do a Zoomathon for lung cancer, and all that goes to longevity. For me to go, there goes his Moscow Mule.
Hi, I see you.
Cheers.
And I'm very grateful for my firm. I must do a shout out to
Yes,
Thompson and Knight,
Cheers to
who
them.
sponsor me to Hope
yes,
Summit.
that's
So
awesome. That's awesome. So,
Thompson's my
anyone
law
out
firm.
there, do
Yeah.
you guys have any questions? I should say, I can't even talk. For Alyssa tonight, anyone wants to know anything
Questions,
about her?
comments, just a
Anything?
shout out.
Yeah, you want her to shout out to you, whatever? Just hey, let me know. I'll let her know. Um, yeah. So that's the excuse me, and that's the reason why I try to have little fundraisers here and there because it is very important um, for research. We are at the bottom for help me out here for oh my God,
For
federal
lung
funding.
cancer funding,
Yes, we are at
per
the
person,
bottom.
we get the lowest amount and we're the highest killer of women.
Yes,
We are the
thank
highest
you.
killer. Lung cancer
Yes,
is the highest killer of women.
and it's
Yes.
because
I don't have
of
the
the
stats
stigma,
handy.
guys. Yes, it's because of the
So
stigma.
lung cancer awareness is important. We have girls, young men in their 20s, never smoked in their life, was not exposed to smoking, that have lung cancer. A lot of people just don't realize it. There's a misconception. You think of, the old person with a cigarette hanging out of your mouth. My whole family died of lung cancer. Some smoked, some didn't. And the ones that didn't were not exposed. So lung cancer awareness is so important. If
Yes,
you're afraid of anything, there are low dose CT scans. Reach out to one of us. You know,
yes,
better to have knowledge and rule things out than be afraid.
exactly. And that's why, guys, I'm a big lung cancer advocate. And I remember when I got diagnosed, Alyssa, I made a lot of promises, and those promises have come true. God is good. I've been blessed. But one of the things I promised myself is that if I make it to 5 years or even prior from the day I was diagnosed to 5 years and even after that, that I was gonna somehow, some way be an advocate and make a difference. And you know that I'm doing that. I've been all over the
And you
place
do.
traveling. And
You do.
I
And
promised
everybody who knows you
myself,
knows it.
and I'm doing it. I've been wanting to do some type of interview. I couldn't figure it out, but then God put it in my heart and gave me this idea of Facebook Live. And I went for it. At the beginning, it was a little, rocky, it was a little shaky, but look, I did it. Yay, Jill said, I made it. You guys are awesome. Yay, Jill. Hi,
Hi,
Jill.
Gail.
You're awesome too, honey. And Jill here, she's a huge lung cancer advocate. Oh my God. And
Big time.
yeah, she used to be, uh, quote
One
me
of the
if I'm
founding
wrong,
members of
Jill.
longevity.
Yes, thank you. So that's
You're
why,
welcome.
guys, we do the
Wait,
advocacy.
one more thing I have to say about
Go
Jill, and
ahead,
I think
girl.
Jill knows what's coming. She knows what's coming. She could twist a cherry stem around in her mouth with her tongue in like 10 seconds flat.
Yeah.
Okay? She's not just an advocate. She's a cherry
Wait,
twister.
she learned that in college, I think she said. When she was
She
in college,
did,
she learned
man.
that.
That's what she learned that in
And
college.
she did it when I went to my first Hope Summit, right?
Mine too.
Yours
Not my
too?
first hope so, but the first hope I met her.
Yeah. Yeah. I love her. She's
And for all
crazy.
you guys who comes, we'll get her to do it again. So
Yes.
if that doesn't get you to come,
Yes. Yes. You got to see it to believe it, because I didn't believe it. But she did it,
I
guys.
told
She
you
could
we
do
have
it.
learning also.
I know. I have it on film. I think oh, Barb says she has it
I
on
have it on
film.
film.
Jill
We
said
should do
I
an
will.
interview.
She
An
said I
interview.
will
What
do it
lung cancer
again when we
survivors
all are
really do.
together. Sounds good, Jill.
Yes,
So,
Jill.
any question, guys? If not, so Alyssa, tell us what gives you hope now, and what message do you have for not only our lung cancer brothers and sisters in cancer, but just maybe in general for people that might be going through something or suffering from another, life-threatening illness or anything like that.
Yes.
Share
Well,
with the viewers what is your hope for now in the future today, and and what word of advice you have for everyone out there.
Oh, okay. First, I'm just going to backtrack for a second for anybody out there that doesn't know me. I just want to let you know that my treatment was also a lobectomy. I had a lobectomy, and then I had chemotherapy, and then I'm treated by an integrative care doctor, and I've been on watch and wait since, so for 18 and a half years. So if you have any questions for, offline when, later about that, feel free to reach out to me. As far as what gives me hope now is, of course, my children, I love them. They just give me hope, in general for the future. But speaking more specifically about cancer, is what gives me hope is when I see so many survivors and so many new treatments coming out, and it's more like thrivers now. Just the shift that I've seen from 18 and a half years ago till now is amazing. And I just see so much hope in the scientific research. I see so much hope in the spread of lung cancer awareness. I just see so much hope logistically in treatment and survivorship. And it's
Yes.
really not just words. It's not just words. I'm reading, I'm researching every day. We pretty much all are. So we do know there's so much right around the corner. We just have to, we just have to like beat, what's the word? We have to just beat that bullet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure of the word, but I think you all know what I mean.
Yeah.
We just gotta stay on top of things until that, magic cocktail just, gets here. So
Right.
that gives me hope. Scientific research gives me hope. You all give me hope. And life gives me hope.
Amen. Awesome.
Amen.
Amen. Oh, Jill said dodge the bullet.
Ashe. Yeah.
Dodge the bullet. Thanks, Jill.
Was that, yeah, that's one of it. It was like something else. Well, I'll have to come back on live to tell you all when I remember it. Chemo brain, and that's my final answer.
Hey, I still claim the chemo brain shoot, and I'm on targeted therapy, so there's more chemo in my body.
That's
So
all
I'm
right.
thinking,
Target therapy brain.
there you go. That's a
TG
good
brain.
one. Targeted
No,
therapy brain.
TTG brain.
I like
Targeted
that
therapy
one.
brain. Yeah. TTB. Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
all right.
It's a real thing.
Awesome. Hey.
All right, honey. It was great seeing
Well,
you.
it was.
I
Thank
don't
you
see
for
you out
sharing your
there, guys,
story.
but
Or bite the bullet.
yes,
That's
thank you.
another one.
Thank you.
Dodge or bite the bullet. Yes. Well,
And
thank you
thank you
so
for
much.
letting me share my story.
Yes, thank you. I know it's in New York. It's their hour ahead, so that's why I moved it to 8. I didn't want to do
I'm in
8:30.
pajamas under this. I'm
It's
wearing my
okay, girl.
longevity flannel. Yeah,
It's
I'm in
like
PJs because
the
I'm lightweight
temperature
and I'm
out here is
working.
below zero, so I'm in a sweatshirt because it's cold. Yeah, it's
Oh,
the
honey, I'm always in
temperature
a
here is
sweatshirt
below.
pretty much, but it's
Yeah,
not. Today we had a little bit of a break, just a lot of rain.
no, it's right now -2, I think, and then with the wind chill, it's gonna be like -20 or 30.
What you guys have now, we'll probably get in February because we've been pretty lucky.
I know you guys have. I know. We usually get it in February too, so it just came a little bit early. That's okay. Hopefully spring will
Yes.
come in early now.
Yep.
All
Listen, it's
right, my
halfway
love.
over.
Well,
All
thank you
right,
so
honey. Good night,
much.
everybody in
Good
Cyberland.
night.
I'm
Thank you
so happy
all
to see you.
for, yes, thank you all for joining. Make sure you share this video. Next Thursday will be Barb. So Barb, let me know how your schedule is next Thursday with work, because I know she was question mark. If Barb can't do it, and then
Is that my Barb?
yeah, our Barb.
Hey, Barb.
Yeah, love you too,
I hear
Jill.
Piglet.
Yeah, so yeah, Barb is next Thursday, and I'll probably do 8 o'clock too because she's in New York, and so I'll do a little bit early. But with her work schedule, it's kind of iffy, so I'll let you guys know. But for sure, if it's not Barb, and then Diane Spry is gonna cover for her because she had to cancel because her dog had passed away. She was one of my first ones. So,
Yeah.
um, so next Thursday again, same channel. Oh, how does it say? Same bat channel, same bat time, or something like that.
Same time, same
Okay,
place.
there you go. All
Peace
right, guys.
out.
Thank you. Right. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone. God bless. And
Good night.
remember,
God bless
share and
you.
invite people for next Thursday so we could get a bigger audience. All right. And
You
thank you,
got it. Good night,
Alyssa.
Steve. Tell Steve good night.
Uh,
Bye.
he said bye. Good night. Okay. Love you.
Ciao, everybody.
Ciao. Love
Mwah.
you. Okay.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.
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 Bye.